Are you considering doing a balance transfer on your credit cards? Are you trying to figure out or weigh out the pros and cons or the things that you need to consider before doing a balance transfer? Do you even know what a balance transfer is? Well, you came to the right video. My name is Solomon, and here we talk about credit cards, credit card hacks, and maximizing your credit card points so that you can get the most value. But today I want to talk about the 3 things that you should take in consideration before moving forward with your balance transfer options. Now, if you're brand new here, do me a favor, like this video and hit that subscribe button, because I want to help, especially the beginners out there, better get a deeper understanding, a deeper grasp of how their credit should be used. Let's get into the video, guys. Alright guys, so let's first talk about what is a balance transfer. Now let's just say I'll keep it very simple just so we can all understand. You owe person A $100. Person A wants to charge you 25% interest every month that you don't pay it back. Now you're struggling, you're having a hard time paying back the $100. So person B offers you a 0% interest rate, let's just say for 12 months, if you transfer the balance over to him. So person B will give you $100 to pay off person A. So now you owe person B $100 at 0% interest for the next year. Now that is essentially a balance transfer. You are transferring your balance from one issuer to another issuer in hopes to get a lower interest rate. So it could save you some money and buy you some time to eventually pay off that debt. So you have a lower interest rate and you pay less in interest fees. So that's what a balance transfer is. But what are the 3 things that you need to consider before actually moving forward with this balance transfer? The first thing you should consider is the transfer fee. Now ask yourself, the issuer that you're transferring your balance to, does it have a transfer fee? Majority of transfer fees range from 0% to 3% or even 5%. But you need to ask yourself, does my issuer have a 0% transfer fee? Sometimes if it has a 0% transfer fee, the amount of time they allow you to pay back your debt is a lot smaller. Sometimes if it's like a 3% fee, they allow you longer time to pay back your debt. So for example, let's just say you owe $4,000 on one balance. You want to do a balance transfer to another card. The balance transfer fee is 3%. Now, how much is that? If you times $4,000 by 3%, that's $120. So you're paying $120 so that you can transfer the $4,000 balance to another issuer, and then you're going to actually pay out of pocket $120 more. So now your balance is going to be $4,120. So you have to take that in consideration. That's the first thing that you should really consider before moving forward. Like, does the next issuer have a balance transfer fee? If it does, how long are they gonna allow me to pay back the debt? So that's the first thing. Second thing, the interest rate. Let's just say, for instance, the person A, when you get that balance the first person you owe, let's just say it's, like I said, it's a 25% interest rate, okay? Now, when you move it over to the other person, let's just say it's gonna be 0% interest for a whole year. Okay, I get that. Now ask yourself, am I going to be able to pay off the balance in that year? Let's say I won't be able to. What is the interest rate going to be after that year? All right. So now let's say after that year, that interest rate is going to bump up to a whole 40% interest rate. Just as an example, it's going to be a 40% interest rate if you don't pay it off that year. That's very, very high, very unlikely, but still 40% interest rate. Now you have to ask yourself, will that make more sense for me to do that? To have a 40% interest rate? Or it might, because you might be able to pay down the debt, and instead of $4,000, you're paying 40% interest rate on a $1,000 balance now. Whatever it is, but you have to weigh out the pros and the cons. So understand, like, okay, if I can't pay off the debt in the whole year, what is the interest rate going to be after that? So that's the second thing that you need to consider. The third thing you need to consider is the effect you're going to have on your credit report. Now let me just kind of give you a visual and kind of explain to you how it works. All right, so now you have to ask yourself, how is this going to affect my credit score? So usually your credit utilization, okay, your credit U should be under 30%. That's the general rule of thumb, okay? If you have a $10,000 credit line, okay, you have $10,000 credit card, but you owe $4,000 on it, that equals to 40% credit utilization. Now, if you, let's just say you're gonna do this balance transfer, okay? You're gonna do a balance transfer. You're gonna apply for a credit card that has a $5,000 credit limit on it. So now you have a $5,000 credit limit on it. You transfer that $4,000 debt that you owe to this $5,000 card. Now you have an 80% credit utilization. But check this out. Whenever they determine your credit utilization, they add up all of your amount of credit divided by the amount of credit actually used to determine your credit utilization. So what do I mean by that? So currently your credit utilization is at 40%. If you transfer the debt over, now it's 80%. But this $10,000 goes back to a credit line of $10,000, and you know you owe nothing on it, okay? So the 10K plus 15K, okay? So this is the equation we're working with right now. $10,000 plus $10,000 plus $5,000 will equal 15K, all right? $15,000. Now $15,000 divided by the $4,000 will come out to about 26.66. We'll just say 27% credit utilization. How do we determine that? We divided the 4,000 into the 15,000, so that gives you a 27% credit utilization. So that'll actually boost your score because now you're under the 30%. So that's another thing you need to take in consideration if you do decide to do a balance transfer. For one, it'll give you more time. It'll give you more time to pay off your debt, but you need to make sure that you can pay it off. You need to consider that, okay, if I do a balance transfer, what are the transfer fees involved with this balance transfer? Is it worth the fee that I have to pay? If you think that it's worth it, then it's worth it. 3, how will this affect my credit score? Will it increase my credit score or will it lower my credit score? Obviously, this is just an example, but I just wanted to give you a bird's eye view of what it is that you should do the math, or when you're doing the calculations, what is the math problem that you need to figure out? What is my credit utilization at right now? If I do this balance transfer, what will it be after that? Because your credit utilization makes up a big part of your credit score. Well, I hope you guys liked that video. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Do me a favor and break that like button. Also, hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this. And if you guys want, follow me on Instagram. I post there pretty much every single day about credit and just life and business in general. So it's at the Solomon Wong. Other than that, if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys have a great day, all right? Aloha.